So how we doing, guys, and welcome. It's Kraken here, and we've got just one question for you. Can a nerd survive the zombie apocalypse? How we doing, guys? Welcome. We are back once again. What day are we on? Day 53. Now we're about to max out. I'm pretty sure that this can take the same amount of iron that it can clay, which means that we've actually completely maxed out this forge. There it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. Is that going to max out at that? 3,000, so it takes just a little bit more. So the good thing about that is you can see that it doesn't take up any more iron. Keeps trying to, and it won't. So you won't be losing any iron. The only thing you'll be losing is a little bit of fuel. That's not too bad. We have loads of concrete. Loads and loads of cement here. So what we need to do, I've got these burning away just continuously, trying to make us as much cement as we can, and these two going like the clappers non-stop. So what we got here, we need to do another 130 or so in here. Good stuff. And I'm just constantly whacking these up, and they're just on the go non-stop. So basically we are going to go and do some building today. I've decided to get you up to speed. I'm making loads of pipe bombs here. I think it was about 130, 140. We've also got a box of 1,000 turret ammo being made for us as well. We've got the other turret here, and I've made a crippling mod for him. So they've both got the rad remover and the crippling mod, which is all very good. I'm going to take those over to the hall base as well. If you didn't catch the very end of yesterday's episode, give yourself a slap on the wrist. But we have hit game stage 129, so I don't need to update the whiteboard because I did that yesterday, right at the end of the episode. So we're getting very, very close to demolishers. Now, Grandpa's learning elixir, we have actually one already. I can't even remember where or when I got that. It takes red tea, acid, a beer and 2 dog food. Now they only last for 4 minutes. Now we've been keeping some dog food aside for that. I still can't make red tea. Look at the amount of chrysanthemums we've got. I'm pretty sure I haven't found the recipe. Let's just double check. No, so I still can't make red tea, so we might have to go via the trader actually and pick up a few things. Oh, hello. We got some friends out. What are you doing to my bike? You leave my bike alone. Fatality. Because that's what happens to you. You don't even get a chance to become minty fresh. Haha. Right, guys. Let's get cracking. Right, here we go then. Back over at the hall base. Now, we're getting a little bit lower on ammo here, but we've got plenty of pipe bombs, which is going to be a really good thing for us. I want to see, have I got any steel here? What happened to my steel? Don't know if we've actually got any steel left. We don't seem to have any here and here. Might have actually taken it back to the other base, which is not good. Right, anyway, this is what we need to do. This little construction that we started down here. Hello. So, as you can see, we've got a few issues here. So we're going to repair the damage first. Now, it's going to take a hell of a lot of frames. Put one in there. It's only the top layer of this that I'm aiming to go to steel in the end. That is my aim. So we'll just do this. Now the problem we had is the area is just far too big. We can't actually see all the zombies. The only reason this bit's doubled here is because it's that building there, and I followed that down. So I thought that would be the responsible thing to do. So let's get this filled in. May as well repair that as well before we fill him in. The only problem is this takes 20 concrete a time. We have got quite a bit, but I don't know whether we're going to have enough. Luckily, obviously, every layer we do, we're going to be using less and less frames. So, demolishers do a number though, and we are going to be very close to them. Right, let's get these last couple in. Now, I need to see if I can make this ramp shape with rebarb. I know we did it with wood there. That was at the end of the live stream. If you haven't checked that out, that was good fun. That's how we built this pit. Right, last one. There we go. Right, can I make these shapes? Keep your finger on R. Shape. No, we need a wedge from ramp. Rebarb frame wedge. And is that the wedge tip? Yeah. Perfect. So those shapes. Does it actually let me copy the rotation? It does. So we can actually do that. I'm not quite sure how the corners work though. Because we had to use a wooden piece to make that shape. Now, we should probably start from the corners and work our way out. And it was this steep one here. Yeah, because that would be right for there. But then you would need... Right. Montage time, because I'm going to have to play with this and see how this is going to work. Wow. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and this took quite a bit of working out. So what we've got here is these ones in the corner can only be made by wood. These are the steep inside corners. If I quickly show you on here. Yeah, wood frame wedge steep inside corners. So I had to get those sorted before I could work out what I'm doing. So I've done it on this side here. Now, apparently, zombies can run up this. Yeah, I can run up it just about, but it does take quite a while. The ramps, I know they can definitely run up. Let's just have a quick look inside, because the whole idea is to make the pit as small as possible. Oh, hello, we don't want... No, don't go down there. Come on, Kraken. So from there, that still makes it quite a size pit, but it'll come to that corner. It'll be about that size that we'll be able to throw our pipe bombs down to. So it is making it smaller. I don't know. Yeah, the zombies should slide down there and obviously they'll fall off and get knocked off that thing up here. I don't know if there's... I don't think there's any way I can make this any smaller. I don't think so. Because this shape here in the corner will go all the way around like that. Those have got to be filled in anyway, because I won't be able to get to those in a minute. And then that will be all the way around like that. So we're layering this layer by layer to reinforced concrete, and then the final layer will upgrade to steel once we know we're going to get demolishers. So what I'll do is I wanted to frame everything out so then I could take that learning elixir and hopefully get some really good levels then. So I think we're going to have to do it like this. I could make it like a wedge or something like that, but I think that would help them jump up, because a wedge would bring it in steep, bring it in a little bit further. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it like this. Yeah, maybe I made this pit just a little bit too big. Maybe I should have made it one shorter or doubled it all up all the way to the top. But I wasn't going to start getting rid of all the rebar frame that I've already done. Right, now this time we are actually going to have montage. Now this time we're definitely going to have a time lapse. Let's go. Wow, that is a lot of concrete, but we still have quite a bit left. I wasn't expecting that at all. So we've actually got a 5x4 space down here now, which is all lovely jubbly. Like I say, I don't believe I have got any steel here, so I'm going to jump back to the house. We're just going to see if there's any other upgrades that need doing here first. It doesn't bother me if the zombies... Oh, may as well do that while we're here, because these need to be done twice because they've gone through the upgrade process. It doesn't bother me if the zombies can actually run up here, because if they run up here, what are they going to do? They're going to come back to the slope and they're going to come and try and get on me. Now, as I'm here and we have spare concrete, I am going to do this because we've got the learning elixir. We've still got 1 minute and 45 seconds on that. So we may as well do all of this. Get as much experience as we can while we're here. This has worked fine as it is. There we go. There's the next level anyway. This has worked fine as it is. But if we can upgrade it, then we may as well. It's taken a little bit of damage, probably from some vulture spit, maybe some cop spit, a few things like that, but we'll upgrade it as we've got the spare concrete on us. Now I thought this was going to take a lot more. My calculations for this base have been wrong the whole time. We made far too many rebar frames, though we ended up using a lot more of them, but I've still got nearly 200 spares, so hey ho. I don't know what we're going to be able to do with the old Timmy mallets over here. Some people have said that they're not going to set demolishers off. I'm quite worried that they're still going to set them off personally. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you think they're going to do? I can't believe it's 6 o'clock in the evening already. I've spent the whole day trying to work this out and try and get my head around the shapes that we're going to be doing. Right, and you'll reinforce over there, right? 22 seconds left. That's all reinforced. Get that up there. God, the experience of this is insane. Right, there we go. We've got a few bits down here we can now do as we slide down into the pit. Now, if we really wanted to, we could actually dig out this part here and then make a solid 2-block bit that goes deeper, which they would then not be able to jump out of. But I'm not going to do that. How are we looking for the old concrete? Yeah, it's disappearing nicely now. We're down to just over 2,500. Believe this is all okay. Oh, we got some bits up here I never did. Learning elixir is out now. Now, one little trick for all of this, which I highly suggest, if you look down at my hotbar now, is keeping account of all your different frames, so you don't have to keep going back and changing your frame. Just half up your blocks and do your frames like that. So I've got my square ones here, and then I've got the different ramp blocks that we were using. So it makes it a lot easier to jump backwards and forwards like that. Now this base, I've got to say, it is getting quite epic. These we can't turn to concrete. Those only can go up to iron. So we can upgrade those when I get some iron on me. And then I might just paint them to all look like rebarb, or I don't know, we'll make the whole base tie in. Right. Well, I want to make some learning elixir, but we got to go to the trader first because we got no red tea. Let's pop over to the trader because obviously we got the new secret stash now. So if we pop over to the trader, let's just see what he's got for sale. Right, here we go at the trader. For once I actually remembered to get my revolver out. Nerd tats. We've actually got loads of those at home. I didn't realise we had so many. Oh, what food was that? Cat food. No, that's no good to us. No, we don't actually have any sugar bucks. We've actually used all of those up. Hey, Joel. Yeah, we've got a job from you, which I believe is the other Tudor house, so we're probably going to have to get rid of that one. Right, so there's nothing in everything else. Let's look at the secret stash. Volume sniper 5 700. So we're getting things really cheap now off him. Really, really cheap. We've already got one of those. Forget it, elixir. I'll use the sugar butts for and get it even cheaper than that, which we'll do at some point. So no, hasn't really got anything else for us, and unfortunately, it hasn't got any red tea or anything like that for us. So we'll quickly read the sniper. What does this do? Zooming uses less stamina. Well, that's good because we're using the crossbow, and the crossbow's been doing great work for us. So, right guys, well, it's getting quite late into the day. I think it takes 10 blocks to do the steel. Okay, I'm going to go and have a quick count. Bear with me. Right, here we are back at the home base. How are you getting on? Oh, another 1700s. That's all good. Now, did we need what we got here? 700, 350. Did we need to make all this cement? Probably not. We probably could have got away with not actually making quite as much the second cement mixer, but why not? We can make it. I probably will not refill these. I'll probably keep the stone, burn those out of it. Now, to me, it looked like it was 55 per side, so that's 110, 220 steel, I reckon, is what we're going to need. And that will give us a little bit left over to keep there for repairs. That's going to take 20 minutes. We've still got steel burning down in there anyway. In fact, iron, sorry. I don't think we have any spare iron. See, every time I go and do one of these massive, great big mining sessions, look, we're down to 3 stacks of stone. It doesn't seem to last that long. Let's get you into there. Now, my last question to you guys is, we've got a box of turret ammo here. So that was a lot cheaper for doing 1,000. So let's open that. You can stay in there. Now, turret ammo. How good are these shells? Obviously, unfortunately, they don't give me any specs to say how much damage. That does range damage to 16. Let's just... Have we got any buckshot? No. Can we make some buckshot? Let's that something you can make for me? Buckshot. Right, okay, let's just make 10. See if I put that into the turret and see if that's going to make it change the range damage for me. There we go, 10 buckshot. Right, okay. Now I want turret ammo. I've got buckshot. Got no iron on me. Where's my iron gone? Did I leave any in here? Or any over here? God, not got a lot of iron at all. So we're still going to be doing more mining. Right. Turret. 10 of those. Let's just quickly make those up. Because every POI we're going into, because they're getting bigger and bigger, is using more and more. Right. Bring you back down to number 2. You, my sir, are going to be using those shells. Range damage of 3. Range damage of 15. How much iron does these shells take? I would have assumed the shells would have been stronger. They only take 1 iron. Whereas this turret... How much for 1? Takes 3 iron. And then we got the AP ammo. That's a box of it. I don't know where the individual... it takes 5. Okay, well to me they don't seem like it's worth it at all. But let me know in the comments down below, because I don't have a clue. Because that doesn't seem like a lot of range to me at all. There we go, 1,000 of those. I've got to remember to take all of this back to the horde base, but... oh no, you need 20 minutes worth. I had to cut some trees down as well. There it is. It's 10 o'clock. Tomorrow, I promise, we're going to be going and doing Wayne Manor. We're going to go up, get up nice and early, and we're going to do Wayne Manor. I promise that we're going to be doing it. Get you back into frames. Get my inventory all sorted back out. There we go. And hopefully I won't be having to mess around with this again for a little while. And depending if we've got time at the end or at the beginning of the next episode, we will be jumping up and doing all of that steel. And to be honest, I'm probably going to add another 50 or so steel onto there to start doing the walkways. In fact, I'm going to add another 100 on. Leave that going overnight. By the morning, we'll all be hunky-dory and ready to go. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. As always, it's been a pleasure. The base is getting there. It's nearly in its final little steps now. So, till I see you next time, guys, big thumbs up on the video. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.